If you're looking for a new horse or burro, you'll want to know about this. The Bureau of Land Management adoption event happening in Mercedes. Crystal Cowan from the BLM is here to talk about it. Crystal, welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. First of all, what's the BLM and what do they do?
So the Bureau of Land Management is responsible for managing the public lands. Most of these public lands are in western states, Nevada, California, Utah, Arizona, are just a few of the states. And on these public lands, we have wild horses roaming. They're roaming free out there. And most of these areas are desolate, so there's just not enough forage and water to support the horses. So we gather off a certain number of horses each year and offer them up to the public for adoption.
Now, how many are going to be available at the adoption event here?
So here in Mercedes at the Rio Grande Valley, there's going to be around 36 head. They'll come in on Friday and the adoption starts at noon. It's a mixture of mares, geldings, yearlings, and some burros.
And how does somebody qualify for an animal?
If someone wants to adopt, usually if they have horses already, they're set up to adopt. They need a corral that's a minimum of 400 square feet. That's not very big, like a 20 by 20 with access to shelter and food and water. 6 foot tall for adults, 5 foot for yearlings, and 4.5 for burros. Once this animal is gentled, they can put in whatever pasture they feel comfortable.
And for somebody out there watching, what makes these animals so special?
So many people really enjoy the adoption process because they take a wild animal and they gentle it and then they train it for whatever they want to use it for, whether it be the horse or the burro. They have individual personalities just like you and I do, and really becomes a great bond between the adopter and the animal, and it's part of our heritage. These animals roam on our public lands out west.
And you're actually going to have a gentling demonstration, right, out at your event?
Yes, so the U.S. Border Patrol rides our horses to patrol our borders, and they will be at the event at the fairgrounds in Mercedes on Friday and giving demonstrations beginning at 1 p.m.
Okay, and if somebody is watching and they want to adopt, what kind of payment do you accept?
The federal government accepts cash, check, or credit card, and they can just come out and ask questions. We do have an application for them to fill out, and we can do the paperwork right there, and they can pick out their animal and take it home.
Now, what happens to the animals that don't get adopted?
If they don't get adopted, we'll just take them back to our facility in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma, and our next event is in Carrizo Springs at the Dimmitt County Fairgrounds, and that's a possibility for them to go to. We keep around 500 head there and just take them to different events in our area.
And there's the graphic with the information. It's Friday and Saturday, right?
Yes, noon to 6 p.m. on Friday and 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturday. It's free and open to the public. Folks can come out, or if they can't make it, they can get on the blm.gov, or they can call us at 866-468-7826.
And if somebody wants to see all the criteria that we talked about, those are all on your website as well, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
All right, Crystal, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
And best of luck with the event.
Thank you.